Hello and welcome to our third lesson on graphing quadratic equations, where we're going to keep discussing about definitions and some formulas also. So previously we were discussing about y-intercept. The y-intercept is exactly the point which the parabola is going to cross the y-axis, alright? But in this class we're going to talk about the x-intercepts. The x-intercepts, okay, therefore is going to be the points of the parabola that's going to cross the y-axis. So here is crossing here at -1 and is crossing here at 3, -1 and 3. And the values for that is when y is equal 0, okay? Y is equal 0. So if you want to find the y-intercept, x is going to be 0. But if you want to find the x-intercepts, so these are the values in which y is going, let's say y are going to be 0. Here is going to be 0 and here is going to be -1 and 0. Here is going to be 3 and 0 because y is 0 for both. Y is 0 for both, okay? Okay, but how can we find oh, just before the next topic, I want to tell you that this sometimes is not going to happen, okay? Not always the parabola is going to cross the x-axis. Let me show you why. I'm going to increase here the value of c, okay? Okay, what is happening here? Well, I have my parabola now. I have my parabola here, my y-intercept, but look, it's not crossing the x-intercepts. Okay, it's not crossing the x-axis. So here you don't have x-intercepts. Okay, so not always the x-intercepts are going to happen, but only if the parabola is crossing the y-axis. Okay, sorry, the x-axis. The y-axis is going to always be crossed. Okay, y-axis, the vertical one, is going to always be crossed. But the x-axis, this one, as our example here, not always are going to be crossed. Okay. So we discussed about the y-intercepts and also the x-intercepts. We discussed about the line of symmetry and the vertex. And these things are very clear to see when we have our graph. Okay? We have our graph, we have the coordinates, and okay, easy. But what if I don't have the graph? What if I have only the equation? How can I find the line of symmetry? How can I find the vertex? Well, we have some formulas that are going to help us to find such information. So, let me change some values here. Alright. Here. Go a little bit more. Here. I can see that my vertex here is x2 and y -1. 2 and -1, okay? But I can only know that because I have my graph. That's the only way that I have to see. But let me introduce to you how we have to interpret quadratic equations. Quadratic equations are like this. They will have this shape. A number which is going to multiply the x squared. So in this situation the number is the number 1, okay? 1 times x squared. So a is equal 1 here. So you can see the number here, a equal 1. B is the number who is multiplying x, and here b is minus 4. So b is equal minus 4. Okay, and what about c? Well, c is plus 3. Okay, c is plus 3. And remember, the y-intercept is 0, c. Since c is plus 3, so our y-intercept is going to be 0, 3 from this plus 3 here. Okay? Fine. There is a formula that I want to introduce you to find the value of x in which this line of symmetry is going to cross. The value of x in which the line of symmetry is going to cross. And this formula is this one. Okay? The line of symmetry is given by minus b over 2a. Minus b over 2a. Okay? B is minus 4. So minus b is going to be plus 4 divided by 2a. Okay? A is 1. So 2a is going to be 2. Is going to be plus 4 divided by 2a. This is positive 2. That's why the line of symmetry is crossing here at x equal positive 2. Okay? Minus 4 plus 4 divided by 2a, 2. So positive 4 divided by 2, the number is 2. The answer is 2. So the x for the vertex and the line of symmetry are going to lie on x equal 2. Okay, for this equation here, in which you have b equal minus 4 and a equal 1. Okay, and how can we figure out the number of y if we don't have the graph? Okay, I can see from graph that is 2 and minus 1. But what if I don't have the graph? I have only the equation. Well, we have to take the number that we have calculated here and we have to replace it for the x. Okay? Because this is the x coordinate, 2. Let's do this. Well, 2 squared is 4. Okay? 4. Minus 4 times positive 2. This is minus 8. So 4 with minus 8 is minus 4. Plus 3, minus 1. Okay? I'm going to repeat very quickly. 2 squared, 4. Positive 4. Minus 4 times 2, negative 8. So positive 4 with negative 8 is negative 4. Plus 3, negative 1. So we found the y-axis by replacing here on the equation the value found for x, okay? Minus b over 2a. So the vertex here is going to be minus b over 2a, which is 2, and the solution of the equation, okay, for minus b over 2a, in which is 2. So it's 2, minus 1. Okay? Don't worry, these notations are slightly complicated, maybe for you, but it's really simple. It's really simple. We just have to identify a, b, and c. Here a is 1, b is minus 4, c is plus 3, and then from a, b, and c you will be able to find the line of symmetry very easily using this formula, and the y-intercept very easily using this formula also. Alright? So that's it for this class. I hope you have enjoyed it. Okay, and if you have any questions, please, you can comment here, put in the comments down here. And if you have any questions, you can also message me. Okay, so that's it. Bye guys.